Metal Monday, chat. We are here to check out some new bands up and coming on the music scene, the drops, everything, some bigger ones that are going to be on this one as well. But all the descriptions, or everything will be down in the descriptions below for you guys, all their links. Get them on your playlist. Go tell them what's up. Go see the original video. Go show them some love in the comment section as well. All that fun stuff. These fans love to see what you guys have to say. So come by our stream. 10 a.m. is when we do this on Mondays. Come by, hang out. Make sure you guys are... Oh, it's on this side. Make sure you guys are chatting it up in the chat as well. I'll tell these guys what's up. And also the comment section. All that fun jazz. All right, let's go. Without further ado, let's fucking get into it. First band we got up here is Suffer Through, chat, with I.S.S. Is Spotify listeners that just got over 1,000 over here, and these guys are working on an EP slotted to release by the end of summer, so hopefully in August. And these guys are releasing 2 that have come out from June 5th. And yeah, go check it out. Say what's up. See what these guys are cooking up. I mean, this looks pretty brutal. Looks heavy as fuck. And yeah, off of Slam Worldwide. So it's probably going to be nice and heavy. Let's go. Let's see what they got. Chat it up, chat. Let's go. Yeah, start it. Start it.
Gashes, thorn slashes, for my last.
Start off nice and chuggy. Not huge on the vocal mix. I think everything else sounds decent though. But I'm not big on this the vocals here. Lots of breeze. Ooh. Ew, this is fun. Digga, digga, digga. Around the neck. Oh, not done. There's more. go. Suffer Through. Yeah, I feel like we have reacted to these guys before, if I'm not mistaken. Name definitely sounds familiar, but I am not a huge fan of the vocal mix on this one. I don't know what it is. Something wasn't clicking too much for me. I feel like even the way that it was mixed, it was just like, I don't know how to describe it, but something just wasn't sitting with me right on there. I feel like the instrumentals were pretty decent on there. I loved all the noises. I mean, it's nice and slow and chuggy, and maybe on more of the maybe slamish kind of down tempo-ish kind of adjacent, if you will. I mean, it says it's deathcore, but like it sounds cool. I would just like a better mix on that vocal, I think. Like, I mean, I love all the noises. The noises are definitely looking or feeling really good on that. You know, some twists and turns, but nice chuggy moments, running kick, China just kind of chumming in and, you know, getting hyped up for some of the buildups and that, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, it's not too bad. That's the only, I guess, thing I could say in terms of like stuff like that. But yeah, I feel maybe it's the layers on there. I have no idea. It's just something was not clicking with me with the vocals, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. Hell yeah. Suffer Through, chat. Go check it out. That's their song, I.S.S. Go show them what's up. If you like it, get on your playlist. Go show them that love. Let's go. We got Ashen Sky coming in hot here with Rise Above All. This one came out about a month ago. It's got 76,000 views already on YouTube here. These guys got about 3,800 monthly listeners on Spotify. Let's go. Modern metal band from Finland, combining deathcore, intensity, atmospheric depth, and massive melodic hooks. All right, let's go. That's what I like to see. I'm not the biggest death metal kind of person, but, you know, some stuff can surprise me. So the band's latest album, The Broken Era, is out now with finished tours dates planned through late 2026. So if you guys are in that area, digging those Finnish bands, let's go. Let's see what these guys are cooking up. I feel like Finland just has a lot of like death metal bands, straight up death metal. Yeah, we have things in order. Variety on vocals. Fun leads too. Ooh. This part's sick. Wow, that delay. kicks kind of bounce in the back too. I like the melodic side of this. It's like not so much like death metal. He's got a good melody on this chorus though. I like the screams in back here too. This is actually really fucking cool. I like this. Now, yeah, nice and melodic. I do like the chorus on there too. And nice cleans that came in. I felt like it was a little bit more on the metalcore-ish side, if you will. But I like it. I think they did a really good job on it in terms of like the construction of the song. I love the variety that this guy's got for vocals. Bringing a little bit more of the higher tones, still some low tones too. I almost wanted to go the route of like Bleed From Within-ish kind of vibe, but I mean, musically wise, it kind of like sounded like that, but not really. They definitely have their own like taste. That's just like a band that I was trying to like kind of pin a closeness to it. Like if you like, you know, Bleed From Within, you would probably like something like this, but I do like it. It's got some nice, cool, chuggy, bouncy breakdowns in a way. Nice headbanging moments, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat at the same time. I think they did a really good job like composing it. Even the mixing and everything too. I thought they did a really good job. Even adding some like harmonics off the strings, couple pinches here and there. Some fun like ear kind of like catching like drum kicks popping in there to kind of catch your attention again. I like those little things, and that's kind of what I get drawn to as well. Just adding some extra flavor to some of these songs. I feel like, yeah, some stuff, you know, can sound like a lot of the other stuff that's out there in this, you know, the metal scene. But I feel like this is definitely different. It's not what I was expecting for something a little bit more on the death metal realm is what, you know, these guys are kind of, they say like a modern metal band from Finland, combining deathcore industry, atmospheric death. Like it didn't even seem like too much like deathcore, to be honest, too. I mean, like he's got maybe a little bit of the deathcore vocals with some of the stuff, but even with the cleans in that, I would almost like put it in a metalcore kind of genre. But I don't think there was like anything like really deathcore in it. Like there was no like blast beats. There's no like crazy like gutturals or anything like that, but it's neat. It's different. It's refreshing at the same time. And you know what? Like the last like couple of weeks, we've been getting a few Finland bands and they've always crushed. I feel like they just have their own like sound out there. It's neat. It's kind of like Australia and like Florida as well. It's like Japan. Like I feel like each place just has like their own vibe of metal music, and that's what I love about it. So good shit. I like that one. We got Engrave coming in with Poison. Monthly Spotify listeners here, they got about 14,000. Let's go. And apparently this is their comeback single after a vocalist change. See, that must be very hard. I mean, I don't know how much of a, you know, long time that they've been out for, but like when you don't have a vocalist, I mean, it doesn't seem too long. I mean, there's a year here. I think that's the one that we're probably listening to there. And then a couple of years here. So it looks like they went through a little bit of a vocal change. It seems like they've been around for a minute too, like even still posting out stuff. So let's see what these guys got cooking up over here. I don't think I've heard of these guys. Engraved. Let's get it. Been surviving. We've been crushing me lately. Okay. Good start. got a good voice. Fuck. Ooh. Kind of gives you some like Sleep Theory vibes in a way, but a little more heavier. All these little floaty vocals. Ooh. Beautiful. This one. But on in here. Beautiful. I really like what this one's doing right now. Engrave. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of like a little bit of a newer band for me, but definitely on my watch list right now. I liked everything about this. I feel like his vocals are very nice. He's got some really sick screams as well. Does a really good job on composing the whole song with everyone that's like writing this song. I feel like it's got the hooks in there. The chorus is definitely banging, but, you know, some nice standout guitar moments too. Even the quick, like, kind of like ticking palm mute kind of noises from the guitars are nice, but like some cool, wacky, like, kind of like leads in there. But like nice, slow, kind of like hanging little moments in the breakdowns, which are nice. Screams come in really nicely as well, just giving that extra punch. But definitely, I feel like they got a lot of potential here, especially with these hooks and these songs. A little on the Sleep Theory vibe, I think, maybe in a little melodic side of things of their chorus. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because like I like Sleep Theory, but I wish some of their stuff was a little bit more heavier and a little bit more modern metalcore-ish in a way. I feel like Sleep Theory is like a little bit more on like, I wouldn't say pop, but it's more poppier than this, if you know what I mean. But I feel like this just has a little bit more metal elements added into it, as much as I love like that band too. But I like what I hear on this one. I think these guys definitely got something really cool going on, especially with a vocal change too. I mean, they could sound totally something different before this, especially with a vocalist on there. So it could change up a little bit of their sound. So definitely go dive in on them, see what's up. But I love what I hear with this new vocalist here. I definitely want to stay in touch with them. Guys, if you guys are watching back, hit me up with a DM. I want to say what's up to you guys as well. And yeah, this thing has some potential for sure. Let's go. Good shit. That was a fun one. I like that one. We got Liar's Fear with Parasite. Hell yeah, another metalcore song named Parasite. And like I said, I don't think you're a metalcore band unless you have a song called Parasite. I'm gonna have to take note of that for myself. Let's go. Spotify listeners, they got about 900 over here. Second single off their debut EP called Choke on Your Hate. The EP was released May 21st. The lyrics are the opposite of their debut single, I Love the Day You Murdered This Part of Me. Why does that sound familiar? Maybe we have checked these guys out before. Yeah, so it actually says in the notes here. You reviewed earlier in the show the impact of depression on oneself and daily struggles, the will to escape, but being unable to and refusing to help are awesome. So they got like an online shop is going as well. You can check out their website there and their links. And then also, these guys will hit the road with their friends in Fool the Masses in fall of 2026. And they're playing a couple cities all over Germany. So let's go. And it sounds like these guys are a German band. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's see what these guys are cooking up. Cool vocal flow during this. Drums are a little compressed, but I can get through it. Shoot it a little bit louder, especially those kicks.
You say the pain, we go away. You say the pain, we go away. You say the pain, we go away someday. But I can say it. But I can say it.
Nice. Wow, those notes.
Nice way to connect inside. It'll push everyone away, so it doesn't spread. I can't find the exit. That's rising inside. Try a fucking bite. Find a black book. Unsuffered my mate. Runs everywhere.
Ugh. Yeah. Nice snare bomb.
It's in my pants.
Woo.
It's like an illness that never stood. I'm so fucked. Please help me out of here.
I think where this is going. Ready? Sloshy.
I'm drowning in thoughts that keeps me silent. Now you're gone. I was so blinded. So blinded. So blinded. The parasite is inside of me. The parasite is a part of me. The parasite is inside of me. You can't say it, but I can feel it.
Kind of gives me like a little like Parkway Drive-ish with the leads, riffs, maybe the tones.
My body that fries. The parasite is inside of me. The parasite is a part of me.
Oh yeah, I mean, nice energy. I like kind of like a one take, kind of like show experience from the pit kind of thing. I think that's kind of cool. I feel like I haven't really seen anything like that when it comes to music videos, but I like the different side of things on that. But yeah, like mixing everything. I'm not huge on the drum mix. I think it might be a YouTube thing. You know, I feel like sometimes when people are exporting from video to sync up the actual song, sometimes it can like compress it, and then that on top of it with YouTube can just like kind of like really shut things down a bit. But everything else sounded really good. I can get past that. I'm sure it sounds way better on Spotify as well. Everything kind of does, but you know, I like to check out the music videos here. But everything about this, I love the leads. I think those are really cool. They have some really nice like tones on her guitar. It gives me some older Parkway Drive vibes, maybe with a little bit of the hammer-ons too, kind of giving me that vibe. But it sounds like those tones, like back in like older Parkway Drive vibes. I'm trying to think of like an album name, but I can't right off the top of my head for some reason. The screams are decent. I don't mind them. I feel like he's got some really good things on it, and maybe with a little bit more production, a little bit more on the mix side of things. Maybe a different plugin kind of used or something like that for the vocals just to kind of help spice it up. I think could sound really nice, but he's got some nice wet moistness to it. Some of it's clear too. I feel like if anything, some of the buildups are a little too long for my liking. How long is this song? I mean, 3 minutes and 44 seconds, which isn't too bad. I feel like the average is like 3:30 to 4:30-ish. On like a metalcore song, but like nice build-ups. They got the breakdowns coming in hot too. They got some like good headbanging moments, which is nice. Some of it's pretty, melodic at the same time, but I like how he's screaming over some of these leads. He's got like a really cool flow to it, which kind of stands out to me as well. So definitely a band to keep an eye on. Yeah. I mean, like they seem pretty-ish new. I mean, we've done a song on them as well. Possibly a couple of them. I know the name, Liar's Fear. I'm sure we've been reacting to them a couple times. But even on their YouTube channel here, only 79 subscribers. So let's go fucking bump that shit up, chat. Go get them some love. Get this on your playlist. Go tell them what's up. And definitely give it a re-listen on the video and on Spotify. Like, I think it's it might change a little bit more of your perspective if you're just borderline. Like, oh, yeah, this wasn't bad. But, like, I feel every time I go back to listen to something, it's like, oh, shit, this shit fucking rips. So definitely go get it. Tell them what's up. Nice and moisty. Hell yeah, good shit, fellas. Scythe Season. I think it's the song name, but the band's called Star the Motion, I think. I'm pretty sure. Could be the other way around. No, I think the band's called Star the Motion. Scythe Season. Let's go. See what we got on these guys. About 126 monthly listeners over here. Sounds like they're pretty new. From Central Florida. Heavy metal band known for combining soaring melodies, aggressive riffs, and modern metal intensity. All right, let's go. Blending classic heavy metal influences with the heavier contemporary edge. So this band is to create a sound that is both melodic and powerful. All right, let's check this shit out, chat. See what they got. About a 5-minute songer. Definitely go over something different. Very Iron Maiden-y. Like some black metal and speed metal sound. Love it. All right, let's go.
In the midst of these short-stained memories, I'm stumbling and tumbling through hell. And the weekends can't go up to me. The truth begins breaking the lie. Fuck. This world has no empathy. The wicked can't fight on me. This endless game we play is killing me now.
Very different. Very different, but I'm taking it in. Taking it in. And the chorus was very catchy.
Dead and
There we go. Rip it. I think it's the name of the song. Scythe.
this endless game we play is killing me now. It leaves me gasping for air. Nobody's changed our fight for life as you brandish the blade. Survival, denial, caught between the sides. Will you understand? Life is on the line.
Nice little outro here. Ramp down. It's not bad at all. Like, it's very different. Not what I thought what it was gonna be like, if you will. But I do like how they're trying to be a little bit more different. I mean, it's got like a little bit of everything put into it, which is kind of cool. You know, a little bit more of that classic rock vibe at the same time, even with the singing on the chorus, which I thought was really good. I thought they did a really good job, like with the melody flow. It's got that catchy hook to it too. They're bringing in the nice classic guitar solos in there, but also, you know, that, you know, hair twirling kind of like breakdowns, which is kind of nice too. Got some decent screams. And I feel like for these guys maybe doing everything, I would assume, more themselves, like, it doesn't sound too bad. Like, I feel like I heard a couple things on here where some of the vocal levels weren't the same, especially on the clean parts of things going into the chorus, and then kind of coming back up at some parts. But other than that, like, I thought it was pretty decent. Like, I thought the drums and guitars were pretty mixed in there pretty well. But it's cool. It's different. It's interesting. I think they could do something with this. I feel like if anything, you know, maybe, I don't know what I want to put them under as, like a you know, fans of a band, maybe like Black Veil Brides in a way, if you will, maybe like Atreyu. I feel like he's got like those higher tone cleans in there, which is nice. Yeah, I would maybe go closer to like Atreyu, if you will. Even with the like the melody on that chorus felt kind of Atreyu-y, so. Yeah, A7X vibes as well. Yeah, like even with the guitar solos and stuff, like it sounds nice, clean, rocky, but still got a little bit of that metal vibe to it. I think this could work in the scene right now, to be honest. Especially like a lot of people, like, they love that old school Avenged Sevenfold, you know, Atreyu, Black Veil Brides kind of thing. Like, I think it could definitely do very well once they like kink out their sound, get everything kind of like down, and, you know, more of like a signature kind of sound to stand out more. I think it'd do very well. Hell yeah, good shit. Go check them out. The band is called Star the Motion. Go get on your playlist. Go check them out. Bump that shit up for them, child. Let's get it. All right, let's go. We got Prophets of the Rising Dead. This Pain for Heaven. These guys got about 1,200 monthly listeners over here. It looks like they got a bunch of shows coming up in July, September. They have a festival as well that they're doing, which is the Selbitz Prophet. Oh, no, sorry. It's the Caro Festival. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it sounds like they got some really cool things going on. Social media is all that jazz. That's about all that I have on them for notes that they gave me. We'll see what these guys do. This came out 2 weeks ago. It's got almost 9,000 views on it. Let's see.
all this fate forever.
Nice and gentle. Trickety.
Cremation
I like the harmonies in this. This video sucks. These cleans are very surprising, to be honest. What are you feeling on this, chat? It's already hard? Let's go. There we go. I like that scream there. It's not bad. Like it feels different though at the same time. Oh, is she gonna go Harry Potter on her ass?
All this pain forever.
Oh, it's a sword. Interesting. Video was pretty cool, actually. I didn't mind that one. Sounds reminiscence and of old Miss May I, but I'm digging out different enough. Yeah, this is it's definitely got my attention to a degree. I mean, I love these cleans. I think the cleans have some really good melody flow to it. It's got some nice pitch. It's very like, you know, like ear catching in that sense. It goes very well with the chugs. And a really cool, like almost like 50-50 contrast between both singers and like the singer and the screamer, which I thought was really cool. I feel like, you know, more modern metalcore stuff, I feel like you get a little bit more screams during a lot of the stuff. But like, I feel like even for some of the verses, they were just popping in with the cleans, which just felt really nice and refreshing. But I'm kind of glad at the same time, because I feel like if there was anything that I could say, is that I would want a little bit more variety off this guy's screams. I feel like it is monotone in a way. He's got like one type of scream, which I was hoping for a little bit of like some like maybe some lows just to kind of help beef it out a little bit and kind of give it a little bit more aggression at times. But I get he's playing, you know, his instrument at the same time too, and sometimes that can be hard. But like I like the flow of it, but like it just sounded like almost like I wanted to say like Parkway Drive in a way, but I don't think that was the right band for it. But like it's just the way that he was singing just had some really cool stuff to it, but I just wish there was like even some like higher tones. Like when he came in with like a bit bigger scream with the clean vocals, I thought that was really nice and just a little bit refreshing. I thought I was going to kind of keep going from that, but it just felt very monotone in a way. Like he did have a little bit of ups and downs, but he was still in the same realm of like a mid-tone in a way. So I would like to like challenge on that. Like I feel like even to like just have some nice lows just to kind of bring out a little bit more of that bassy tones, a little bit more aggression. The solo wasn't too bad either. At first I wasn't sure if it was the right solo moment for that. Not even so much the moment, but like the way that I was starting up, but then it like continued out to being like, you know, your shreddy kind of moment, which felt nice. It was just maybe at the beginning of it. Maybe it was just something I was hearing that wasn't sitting exactly right. Like if it was like not the right notes for it, but it worked out in the end and I got over it real quick and didn't really say anything about it. But other than that, yeah, it's got some good chunk to it. I didn't mind that one at all. I think they got something really cool on there. I think that's just something I would just challenge them on. I don't think there's anything wrong with having, you know, those kind of vocals in there, if you will. I just like my variety for those reasons, and I think those kind of things can help shape up a song, especially with this guy's like really nice vocals. Like he does have like some good range in there too. The melody flow is nice, but I felt like it was a little rinse and repeat throughout the whole entire song of like the motion of the song, like the flow of the lyrics and that. The solo and breakdown kind of broke it up a little bit, which didn't really, you know, catch my mind all that too much, but yeah, I would say just some extra things out there that I think that could challenge this band to like really push them to do what they want to do. But definitely some potential there. I think they got some really cool stuff going on. Hell yeah. Good shit, fellas. Let's go. All right, we got Twilight of Cynthia, Blood Type. This guy's got about 2,100 monthly listeners over here on Spotify. I think it's a one-person band. So they're a producer, artist from Taiwan. My music combines elements of metalcore, electronic, alternative genres. In addition to the music itself, Twilight of Cynthia is a story-driven project with its own expanding narratives and creative universe. We appreciate the mention of tags of Instagrams and stuff. Hell yeah, let's go. Feel like we see here, guys. Go check him out on Instagram, see what's up, and we'll see what he's cooking up over here on the song.
Still waiting for the stars to align. I see the endless tragedy in my mind. Oh, I can give you 1,000 reasons why.
Give them to me.
Storms just coming straight into my eyes. And what you should know is I can't save anything. You and I don't even deserve it. I don't expect.
Wish that one part was a little punchier, but not bad.
There's only darkness in what we call grace. My sin is in my blood type. I let you say you love me while you were haunted. I almost forgot you just about it.
I like the vocal flow. Worked out on this video though.
So we suffer, yeah.
right?
I don't even deserve it.
Yeah, all the goosebumps out of this one.
A plot twist. There's only darkness in what we call grace. My sin is in my blood type. I let you say you love me while you were haunted. I almost forgot you just about it. And I counted it. Yeah, I counted it. Why don't you just forget me? Forget this. Forget how we still have a chance.
Like how raw it kind of feels to it too.
I'm losing it.
Especially on the vocals.
It's inside our memories. You and I don't even deserve it. Don't expect a plot twist. There's only darkness in what we call grace. My sin is in my blood type. I let you say you love me while you were.
I wanted another drop off this part, but
Almost forgot you just
could get one on the end.
about it. And I counted it. Yeah, I counted it.
Oh, chunk. Very interesting. I didn't mind this one at all. I think it's kind of unique. I feel like we haven't heard like too much out of Taiwan, which is crazy. I liked it though. Like it's got some really cool like, you know, like synths in there, if you will. Melodic flow on there on the chorus was really nice. I wish there was maybe like a couple more changes within that chorus, like maybe on the end, like just like maybe some like higher melody parts after like the first 4 or 8 bars kind of thing. It was a little repeaty kind of thing, but I get it. Metalcore, you know, they can repeat itself a lot when it comes to choruses, which I get. I mean, if you got like a banger chorus or something like that can definitely do some really good things in that sense, and you know, hook people into the song even more, so it gets stuck in their head. But I mean, like, I'm glad they have a little bit more of those like breakdown things in there, kind of give it a little bit more variety, which is nice. Yeah, screams were coming in kind of clutch too. I did like some of that. It felt like a little bit more of the older school MySpace core-ish vibe for a second. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear some more from these guys. I thought it was really good. And this video was really nice too. I think they did a really good job with it, especially with where they filmed it. I thought it was pretty neat. Looks like there was a lot of work to that, especially some of the edits I thought was really cool. The digital kind of like jellyfish and butterflies and stuff kind of being in there kind of gave me some sort of like emo vibes at the same time, which is kind of cool. It was kind of like down my road. So hell yeah, good shit. I like that one. Let them know what's up, chat. Go show them some love. Hell yeah, we got What Lies Below, baby. These guys are fucking crushing it. 10 days ago, 10,000 views on this one. Song's called Monolith. Monolith? And these guys got over 169,000 monthly listeners over here. For fans of Era, Invent Animate, Current, Make Them Suffer, Humanity's Last Breath, and Northland. So it sounds like we're going to get some thalliness to it with some riffage is what I'm kind of guessing from that. But this song uncovers personal grief and the person finding themselves in front of their own darkness. The person begins to look inwards and discovers a lot of what brought them there to their own actions, and this is the first step to overcoming and growing them. Andrew Watson. Let's go. See what we got here. These guys are crushing it. Go check them out. See what we got here. Ooh.
Shadow of the monolith.
Beartooths. Shoggy gun riff breakdown banger. Ooh. That sounds dope. Good melody on the chorus here. Oh, this is another build-up? It's a good transition in this chorus song. Damn, this is heat. She's a heater, man. She's a heater. I like what I hear. Let's go. What lies below? Crushing it. That was fantastic. I do like this vocal style on here. Even with some of the was there? I don't even think there really was cleans on this. I feel like these guys do have cleans too, though. I could see this being a band being ready to pop off in a minute. They're killing it. I mean, this has got some decent views on it too. Working with Theory Records. Love those guys over there too. They got some heater bands. Yeah. I think this is really neat. I mean, yeah, it's got a little bit more, not even so much thal, but it's got some really cool ass. It's got some ass, that's for sure. Atmospheric kind of vibes, which is nice. That some ambience in the guitar. But some of the swooshy noises, build-ups into it, just giving that extra slingshotty punches, which is what I really like when it comes to production, when it comes to metal music like this. A little bit more into modern metalcore, which is cool. I mean, I'm definitely a fan of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I can kind of hear the Humanity's Last Breath of just the way that it's kind of vibing out to you, but it's got some really neat flow. The chorus was huge on this, which I'm really impressed with, that I really get excited about. It's got a nice hook to it and still like separates everything else from the rest of the song. Breakdowns go hard. Leads were fun too. Got some good riffage going on. Yeah, these guys are killing it. I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like I'm just repeating everything that you guys already heard and probably agree with. So I think these guys got some really cool stuff coming up. So pay attention to them. What lies below? These guys should be lying in your fucking playlist right now. Let's go. Fucking right off the hop. Looks like an 8-minute video. I'm hoping it's just a video, but 8 minutes. Damn, let's go. I'm not a huge fan of long songs, so hopefully this can keep my attention here. I know these guys are getting some hype for sure. It's the band Cuss. Definitely have my eyes on these guys. See what these guys got cooking up. I mean, Spotify listeners here, they only have 646. And Broken But Alive is the song name that we're going to be checking out. Or sorry, the album, I guess. And that comes out July 17th. And that this guy will be limited time run for vinyl sales. So definitely pay attention to those. Go pre-save those things. It's a double LP. Then maybe he could, yeah, and then Instagram and all that stuff. Hell yeah, go check it out. Go check it out. If you like what you see here, I mean, this is one of the last email bands that we have on here, so this should be pretty fucking heavy and good to go. So stick around, see what's up. Tell them what's up in the comments in the chat. Maybe we'll have to see if we can work with these guys with some shit that I have coming up. We'll see. Let's see what they got going on. But 8 minutes, so see if my attention span can hold on to it.
at my bars. I wanna slap every face that I see. I'm at my boiling point. Such an infectious misery. I'm dancing with the thought of breaking your necks. Can this really be you at your best? I'm breaking out with super.
I love their instrumental ones so far. Just a one-man band? Dum 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 dum.
Tell me how it's unrealistic. Tell me again, so I can tell you shit. Fuck you. You lie to yourself from something yourself.
Nice big thick kick.
Your expert opinion on what's best for my life. 'Cause I'm rotting inside. I won't play it safe. I'd rather.
I wonder if he does all the production himself too.
Take it.
Fuck.
Desecrate the memory of future calling with the need for sacrifice. And I am willing. Desecrate the memory of future calling with the need for sacrifice.
Yeah. Ooh. I like this part. Dum, 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 dum.
Lost in a train, nowhere to hide.
a journey. Transition there. Jeez, is it over? Ooh, I mean, it's a long song. Definitely a long song. I'm not huge on the super long ones. Oh, I guess this COVID one. I remember that one. That one was a pretty cool one too. But definitely like a lot more shorter. I think this guy's got a lot of potential for sure. I think he can definitely like songwrite. He's got some really cool like music theory background, I guess, to a degree. Like I love the switches, the transitions. I love like just kind of a little bit like some of those groovier, shoegazy-ish. I don't know, that's where I'm going with the cleany kind of spots in there. But coming in with some nice heavy breakdowns, even just, you know, the extra like just from zeros to ones kind of thing, and just slow it down. Video was fucking sick too. Like the fact that he's got like a full-blown video for this by himself too. I'm sure he had some help doing the video. It was really cool and interesting to see. It just kind of took me a second to click in that was just one person. But other than that, like, yeah, the composition of this song is just insane. And like, yeah, I'm not a fan of long songs, but I felt like this one was like kind of like on that realm of like, I don't know why I want to say this, but I want to say like an new age kind of like Tool kind of situation. That's just like a little bit more on a different level, a little bit more heavier, I guess. I don't know. I don't listen to Tool that much, but I know they have like a couple longer songs than that. But like, it feels like a journey. I feel like this guy's definitely got like the transitions down to give the mood throughout the whole entire song. The vocals weren't too bad. Like, I like his cleans and everything. There's some like lower gutturals that I like a little bit more than his more of his normal mid tones in a way. I feel like give it a couple, you know, a couple more months type deal, it'll all tighten out to like where I like it in a way. Like it just feels like there's something just still missing for the grittiness. But dude, like the fact that he's doing everything, the drums, the bass, the guitar, and it just, yeah, everything to be 100% fucking perfect would be insane. And very talented. But like this guy's definitely got the talent. I think like just with a little bit more time, I think this kid can you know, do something really cool. Yeah, it's a neat one for sure. A little long, but to each its own. Like I feel like sometimes when it is a longer song, like I get kind of like just like, all right, is it done yet? Like my ADHD does not handle that shit good, but like it's got enough in there to like, you know, handle it at the same time. Like it's some really cool things in there. So yeah, good shit, dude. I like what I hear for sure. There's some potential there. So I kind of heard some shit go down on Beartooth's new song. Yeah, it's a music video. And I guess like the person that they used on this lyric video like ensured them that it was not an AI video, and it turns out that it was, and there's like some red flags, so they had to like, either delay it or something like that. So yeah, pretty crazy. But yeah, their new album coming out, Pure Ecstasy, out August 28th. You guys can pre-order that. You know all that jazz. So let's check it out. See what they got cooking up over here.
Looking for the exit, feel it in my chest, I'm coming unraveled inside. Never take action, never stop asking, why am I ready to die? Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Maybe I'm better off dead. Maybe my only thought, I never can trust what's in my head. Giving up all control.
This is some older Beartooth vibes.
In the way of letting it go. Baby, I gotta know. Every last part of me so sick of my head. It's over, I quit. I'm sick of myself. I'm sick of this bullshit.
Oh, I like the flow from that. Woo! Let's go, Caleb.
Standing on the ledge, I'm diving off the edge, head first into a new life. Nothing in the world can carry my burden. Never let anyone try. Giving up all control. Sick of me standing in the way of letting it go. Letting it go. Baby, I gotta know.
Oh, that extra little bit there.
Part of me so sick of my head. It's over, I quit. I'm sick of myself. I gotta admit, I'm sick of myself. I'm sick of this bullshit.
Oh. Ding, ding, ding. Feels Bill Murray. Fuck.
Giving up all control. Sick of me standing in the way of
Oh, I like that action in the back there. There's all the backups I'm on.
So sick of my head, it's over, I quit. I'm sick of myself, I'm sick of this bullshit.
Oh, these hit. Oh, dude, this album's like gearing up to be really fucking good. I really like this. I really like this a lot. I think they did a really good job capturing a little bit more of the older stuff. Like, I can't remember what song it really fucking reminds me of, but like just those build-ups, like I'm sick of this shit, I'm sick of this bullshit. It worked very well. 100%. I'm pumped. I'm actually like more and more excited to check out this album. Not that I wasn't, but this just sounds nice and heavy. It sounds angry. It sounds frustrating at the same time because of like everything that like Caleb has gone through in the last like few months. So, I mean, I feel like it's just going to be like one of their best fucking albums, to be honest. Like as much as like I love my Beartooth stuff. I mean, I grew up a little bit more listening to the older stuff. So like I fall back to more of like those kind of days, but like Sunshine is just a fucking banger song too. And yeah, I feel like there is stuff that I probably still got to catch up on Beartooth, to be honest. I feel like I fell off with them for a minute before that album, I think. I think it was like during COVID they might have released one that I probably like listened to, but I never really went back to that. But like ever since like Sunshine, I was like, fuck yeah. And then these new singles, like it's really hitting well. I think it's really good. I think they're keeping it heavy. They're still keeping it themselves, but like still having fun with everything else that they're doing. I mean, melodies are always on point. Caleb can sing like a motherfucker. And I'm pretty sure he writes like a lot of the stuff too. So yeah, these guys are crushing it. No doubt about it. Really excited for this new album. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. It's got a lot of everything in there and, you know, keeping my ADHD up to its dopamine levels for sure. Hell yeah. Good shit. All right, let's get this shit. We got No Cure coming in hot here. Slowly Turning Blue. These guys are on Sharptone Records. Feel like it's been a minute since we've heard some bands from Sharptone, so I'm definitely pumped to check this shit out. I feel like these guys are fun. We've checked out a few of their songs before. Let's see what these guys are cooking up, shall we? I don't know what else is kind of going on with them. Taking for the new album, It's Going to Get Dark. That comes out July 10th, so you guys can pre-order that too. Some lyrics, and that's about it that I know of. Let's go. Not like super familiar with this band. I know we read to a couple songs. Ooh. Those harmonicas are fun.
Breaks my heart to see you like this. More slurred and out of focus. With you, are you today? I'm looking in your eyes, but you aren't looking back.
I like those calves. Shipping an X form? That's
But you
cool.
don't whisper back. Just like that. It's like I never left a moment. I wish I could forget. Falling, turning blue. I'm toxic. Everything crack. Falling, turning blue. I hope that it doesn't live like this. Falling, turning blue. Passing out in the other room. Falling, turning blue. Our actions are lies. But it's no use. It's no use.
Yeah. Those are fun. That was.
It's like I never left a moment. I wish I could forget.
Another one.
Just like that. It's like I never left a moment. I wish I could forget. It breaks my heart, but these days you either slow down or seek for it. I close my eyes and strive to remember times before that. Why hit your skin so cold? And I know not to ask where you've been. When did your hands start shaking? Doesn't mean we're close to the end. Will it be this time? Or the next time? I just hope it's quick. Slowly turning
I like how they switch up that part. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that was fun. Definitely gives me some Alpha Wolf vibes in a way. Just a little bit in the vocals. Like the one part, I thought he said like cigarette, and it just reminded me of that. Just need a goddamn cigarette from like Sub-Zero kind of thing from like Alpha Wolf. But other than that, like it's fun. I like the pinches. The pinches are a lot of like interesting and fun. I love how they switched it up like halfway, not even halfway, like on that end part. So it wasn't like the exact same rhythm of those pinches in there, but the harmonics are fun too. Yeah, they're really cool. I really like them. It's a nice contrast too to see like a little bit more of his lower tones kind of shine through. And I feel like it's got rawness to it. It's not overproduced, especially on the vocals. It doesn't seem like it's like overproduced where it like, it sounds wonky or like, too bright or something like that. I mean, it's kind of cool that he does have like a little bit different higher tone kind of situation. Like, I almost want to say it's like a Knock Loose, but it's not, because like Knock Loose it doesn't like hit that like high frequency pitch in there, where I feel like this does, and it's kind of interesting to hear that and like catch it if you do. I can't explain it because I probably can't even get that high right now, but it's just a really neat song. Like they definitely got the breakdown in there. They kind of fooled me a little bit on that build up, which is fine. They definitely hit it with a little bit of the hi-hat breakdown, but I felt like it just stretched out a little too long, especially coming off of the lower tones of his vocals, and then they kind of stopped for a second, then he went back to his higher tones. I feel like it would have hit a little bit more if it was off of the lows, just that extra oomph and like heaviness to it. But that's just my like personal opinion, but it still rips. I think it's still a really fun song. Really nice band. Sounds like they're from Australia, I think someone was saying on TikTok. But yeah, let's go. Bloodywood, I do. Dude, how long has it been since we've gotten Brand of Sacrifice, dude? Like 3 years ago? Has it really been 3? I feel like it's been more. I feel like it's literally been like almost like 4 or 5 years. Ah, man, like Animal, yeah, like those are like more of the ones that I like really remember. This album was fucking sick, and I feel like that was like the one that I mean, that one's got like Will Ramos on that one too, but yeah, Demon King is still like one of my favorite songs from these guys. Kyle's a fucking beast. These guys are Canadian as well, or at least some of them are. I know Kyle's from the Toronto area, but always crushing it, and it's nice to see them coming out with some new music. So looks like they're on Nuclear Blast, which is cool. Have they always been on Nuclear? I really don't know. It doesn't look like they really have been, but I mean, these guys go hard. So see what they got on this one. New song, Seeing Red. Is this a cover of Architects? Kidding, chat. Kidding. Anyway, chat it up. Let's go. See what they do. Nice eyes. Interesting. Let's go. I love that build up. I'm just the man that never sleeps. Deliver. Ooh, nice O in there. Thought I would have got it. Yeah. Cool bass so nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. I mean, it's really nice to see these guys coming out with a new song for sure. Is it one of my favorites from them? Probably not. I mean, I feel like I need a couple more listens on it. I don't know what I was expecting from them on this one. Like I love their music and stuff like that. But yeah, when it came to like Animal and like, you know, Exodus or whatever the fuck it was, like those were so good. And like, you know, winning my blood breakdowns at the year type deal around that time, like that was kind of like more the vibes I was kind of hoping for. But like I like how they're also experimenting with like more. I don't know what it is, but like I feel like Kyle's got some. It's been a minute since I've listened to him. Honestly, it's probably like not even the best time to actually do this reaction on him because I feel like they just kind of like fallen out of the the picture for a minute, at least for 3 years by the looks of it. But I feel like we just haven't gotten too much from them until now. So like I haven't listened to him in a while, and I feel like. Excuse me. When they do drop something, I'm super pumped on it. But yeah, I'm just so used to a little bit more of the heavier stuff, a little bit more of the bigger breakdowns. I mean, these breakdowns definitely hit. Don't get me wrong. Build-ups were sick, but I think like my favorite part on this one was like I'm just the man that never sleeps. Like, and I definitely relate to that, especially just the workaholic that I am. And I think that'd be a really fun like clip for just finding something to like post on a story and use that song for that clip, or like even make like a TikTok kind of like, skit out of that kind of thing. I'm just a man that never sleeps, or like, a POV of, being a content creator. I'm just a man that never sleeps. Into a breakdown, which is kind of cool. But yeah, hell yeah. Thanks so much for the 2-month Prime sub. Let's go. Thank you so much, friend. The 8th friend. He's my 8th friend, chat. Let's go. What's going on, Ellison? Good to see you. How you guys doing over there? You guys cooking up or what? Actually, you should probably send me a DM too. I'm gonna need to talk to you guys possibly. But yeah, this was good. I liked it. I definitely want to give it a couple more listens to kind of like give you a little bit more of my like fuller thoughts, I guess, on it to see if I really enjoy it. But it's nice to see him back. I think that's what I was like most excited about for these guys and like checking out this song. But we'll see what happens. I think they'll do really good. New 2-track single. Wait, is there another song from these guys? Did I miss something? I don't know if there's another one. Oh, there is another one. Oh, damn. Oh, let's check that out now then. See what this one does. This one's The Place Wasn't Meant for Me. All right, maybe we'll get a better idea then from this. This has got to be like an opener for their album. I'm surprised they released 2 songs. I love how you ask me if you can promote your band song and then you just go ahead and do it.
It tastes like rock. And darkness feels alive. It doesn't open like a door. It peels back like skin. But when it breathes, it reminds me that God isn't watching. He's already dead. My sleep doesn't come anymore. I close my eyes.
This is interesting.
It's silent nightmare. It's a brain blaze like a beacon. The innocence was flashed. It's where my heart is. God, I did what's a fake. God, it's fucking sick. But what's the more? What's the more? I know. It's not hurting me. It's welcoming me. As a person, I begin to understand. This place wasn't meant for me.
Ah, the reverb. Whoa. Yeah. Fuck, let's go. See, that was cool. Like, now this kind of gives me a little bit more perspective of like where they're going. I feel like they're definitely going a little bit more of like a darker kind of like realm in a way. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. I just love the build up to this and like how it was like, you know, all the noises and stuff. I thought did a really good job on that. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I wish I heard that part first, then going into the next song. I think could have given me a little bit more better perspective. Like what to feel going in. I mean, like I feel like it still doesn't change too much of like how I felt about this, the first listen, all that much for the next song. But I'll definitely give it another like couple goes on there because I think like it's I like seeing the transition. So like I'm gonna have to go back on a lot of their older stuff, like from like 3 years ago, and kind of see like where those changes are and see if like I like enjoy that or whatnot. But like I feel like we're getting a lot more like higher tone screams from Kyle. But then again, I just can't remember his higher tones because it's been a while since I've listened to them. Like there's just been so much music like after that. So and things have just grown for myself. So yeah, very interesting. Let's go. That was fun, though. We got Boundaries coming in hot here. Dude, okay, so the last Boundary song was so fucking good. Only Endless. That was such a ripper, man. I love those cleans in that song. Very emotional. These guys definitely are fucking crushing it. I mean, a lot of their other stuff, too. Death Will Follow Me. That was a good one, too. Dude, they're crushing it. They're crushing it. I don't know what else to say. This one too, Skies, Cass, Amber Black. That was a good one. Easily erased. That one was like one of my hookers for this band. Like fucking took me in and took all my money, you know? Like that was my hooker into these guys. The cleans on this, I love the drummer's clean. So for that, and then going into more of Only Endless or whatever it was, that was a great transition to that. But Death Will Follow Me is such a sick one too. The music video for that too, banger. Love everything that's going on with them. I love how they're on Sumerian too. I think they're going to do really good things with them. But this is their new song, My Pain Never Leave. Oh, sorry, May This Pain Never Leave. Can't even fucking read. That's the fucking painful part. Let's go, Boundaries. It's probably gonna go.
So notices your absence, and this pain never leave. And forgetting is what it needs. I will suffer and loss as long as I live and breathe. May this pain never let me forget. And you'll forget. Always remember. Forever, forever. May this pain never let me forget. And you'll forget. Always remember. And go for what you want. And what you're willing to give. Are you brave enough to stand when you're not?
Brace. Oh.
What are the ones that I love? The ones being buried. This is a sadness that never stops. I hate that you're gone. I will bear this cross.
Oh.
I will take this storm and circle the earth. Let it surge of you like a raging flood.
Panic chords, bro.
Will not end. Everyone will know my pain. May this pain never
These cleans get me every time.
let you forget. Always remember. Forever, forever. May this pain never let me forget. And you'll forget. Always remember. May this pain never find its way.
Look at that lead. I like that. Very raw.
I give it all to see you again. A son, a brother, a father, a friend.
There we go. One more.
A brother, a father, a friend. We're never fucking dead.
These transitions, though.
A son, a brother, a father, a friend. A son, a brother, a father, a friend.
Banger. Oh, dude, these guys are straight up just destroying the scene in all the best ways. Yeah, I got like a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Or the band name. Maybe like the Ghost Inside vibes. Like not Ghost Inside, sorry. Maybe like Stick to Your Guns with this chorus. Like it just gave me like a little bit more of that melody vibe from like a Stick to Your Guns kind of song. Which is cool. Like this is like just like I guess I would say like Stick to Your Guns on steroids, because this just goes heavy. Their transitions were fantastic coming out of like some of the verses into these breakdowns. I thought was really cool. Into the panic chords, which are nice. I mean, I like my panic chords. I feel like they are, no, I wouldn't say they're like overused. I feel like they're they're not used enough for me to say like, oh yeah, like everybody's doing them. But like when a band does them, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, like you know the name Panic Core kind of thing, right? Like wah, wah, wah. And it just makes it so much hype for a breakdown for sure. But there's tons of things you can do. But I'm glad they kind of threw that in there, and it's not like an overused thing in my opinion. But I feel like after this song is out, maybe it will be in the next like coming months for new bands to drop shit. Because I would do that, something like that. I'm like, dude, I fucking love that sound. Let's throw something like that in our song, see what we can do with it, change it up. But yeah, I mean, this guy's vocals, I totally forget his fucking name. I want to say it's Mike for some reason. There's too many people to fucking remember here. But like his vocals are just insanely gritty, gutturally, and it's just got that extra phlegmy vibe to it. Which gives it a really unique hardcore perspective, I guess, when it comes to vocals. And I love the way that these guys are like writing their songs now, because the one album that I did check out, and it was crazy. I still got to go back to it. It's the blue one with this little swirly thing in the middle. I just remember listening to that, and I think my reaction's up on my Patreon somewhere. But like, I just felt so lost in a lot of that stuff. As much as I love twists and turns and just crazy chaotic stuff, I feel like this just has a lot more structure to it. And I like that. I feel like they found their groove, especially with the clean singing in here too. The melody flow, the transitions into things. I think it's a really good fucking song. And every song they put out was a banger. Like I can see this one, this album being a little bit more up there for me too for an album of the year. Like I checked out the new Gideon EP. That one is, I've been rocking that one quite a few times already since it's been out. Kind of my EP of the year right now, but I feel like this one is going to be up there in at least the top 3, top 5 albums right now, because everything just rips. I can see Motionless kind of being up there to me, or for me as well, being in the top 3-ish. I mean, Wage War EP2 is probably up there for me in the top 3 right now. But this album, I am so excited for this. When does this come out again? Why do I feel like it's going to come out like July 17th or something like that? I feel like it was like the same day as Motionless in White for some reason. I can't remember. But regardless, it's going to be a fucking ripper. Proud of these guys. Can't wait to see them live. Yeah, they're going to do some good things. I can't wait for more stuff from them. That's going to be on a repeat day.